This set is Mixels' dead corpse dug up, and I love it. Welcome back, Ancient fans. You know what time it is, because you read the very special title. Classic Creative Monsters, 140 pieces. It's it for ages 4 and up. 11017. It's a building toy. And, it's got some ideas included. It's got a warning, just like all the good stuff. Components made in Denmark, Mexico, Hungary, China, and the Czech Republic. Actual size piece is actual sized. You got some more warnings on the side. On the back side, you can see the monsters again, and it shows you how simple these monsters are to build, which is great because we like simple builds. On the bottom, there's that stuff if you're interested in that. And then, so this side's really fun because all of the ancient fans out there are going to remember back in the day when you used to get a big bucket of bricks, it always had all the pieces on it. And Classic has always kept that alive, which I'm pretty happy with, but you get to see all the pieces before you buy it, which is nice if you're looking for a specific piece for something. Unfortunately, you're not getting a lot of specific pieces. It's a lot of random stuff. The point that I'm getting at here is that you end up with not a lot left over. I'm going to call shenanigans right here because of that. On the front here, it wants to make it seem like you have all these pieces. And the monsters, this is most of the monsters pieces. That leaf piece you only get one of. The ultra brick you only get one of. The different types of eyes. The point is, I can complain about whatever I want. But let's actually get it built and see how we actually like it. Welcome to the first post-recording narration. So the box opens up and you've got instructions, of course, but you also have 4 bags, 2 of which are numbered, which build 2 monsters and then 3 monsters, respectively, and then 2 extra unnumbered bags that are the leftover brick. We already said the builds are going to be super easy. They're fun enough, they're challenging enough, and of course, other than the fact that you don't have 2 instruction booklets, but you could have multiple people build them, you probably could build half of them from the pictures on the front of the box. They're real simple, but they're fun, they're cute, I like them. After about 8 minutes or so of building, you end up with a fun little crew of monsters. You got some teeny little ones and very pathetic low piece count builds, but a couple of the 2 in the bag too are chunky, sizable things. I wouldn't really expect that, but, there are probably a lot more resource points into developing these type of monsters. So there you have them. Let's go over each monster and their strengths and so on, shall we? I've decided that we're going in order of articulation on these monsters. I'm not counting horns and tails. First up, we have Green. He definitely is some kind of offensive threat. He's got a lot of angles in the build. I don't see him using a lot of magic or anything. It's just straight up getting at you, kind of getting it done. Got a lot of pieces, so I guess that gives him a little bit of bulk, too. With 1 point of articulation, we've got Blue. I originally was thinking this was some kind of water one to go with the fire and grass, but I think it might be ice. It was brought to my attention that it's definitely not, terribly flowy shaped, but he looks like he's got a lot of offense. He's got those teeth. He's got the antenna on top to do magic attacks. He's not got a lot of health, though, so he's a glass cannon, but he's, kind of intimidating looking. We'll follow that one with Brown. He's kind of small and awkward, but he's got all-around stats. He probably comes in, supports the team, and then is done. He looks like he could really use a weapon, so maybe an item would make him really strong. More so than the other guy with arms. He just looks like he's missing something. Surprise. The next one's Red. He's actually got 2 points of articulation. The flippers behind his eyes can be moved, so I gave him that. He's also got a lot of pieces, so I gave him a lot of health. Maybe the spikes on his back should give him more defensive stats, but I don't think so. He's definitely some kind of magic. He's the only one with an attack piece with the fire, and I think that adds a lot to his look. And he's a generic looking dragon with a derpy face, but kind of lovable, right? The last build here is this depressed Birdo Miami Heat mascot looking purple guy. And purple guy is definitely the gimmick type of the game. He's got some special typing that makes him really defensive or have some kind of special magic gift that lets him bounce back enemies' attacks, or I don't know what it is. It's not it's super powerful, but it's really cheesy and you know the kind of enemy we're getting at here. He's also got hands, so maybe he can use items or something. Don't know. Just when you thought it was safe to click off the video, you're wrong, because we've got 1 or 2 more monsters, kind of. We've got 2 more bags of parts. We got one with like big pieces, 2x4s, and then 2x3 curvy bits and some slopey pieces, and then you've got a little one with like detail pieces, smaller slopes, teeth, clips, details that, you could just clip onto any of the current monsters, or of course rearrange them to make your own. So if there's like a response to this video that's positive enough, I will do a follow-up where I just make some monsters using the extra pieces. So the takeaway is that this is a good value set. It's 140 pieces for $10, so you're over that price per piece hurdle that everyone loves to throw around. But you also end up with like, just here you go, here's some enjoyable activities to build and play with these pre-built monsters. Or, when the kid's not 4 years old and has an imagination, they can make some of their own monsters. And this is Mixels revived. This is Mixels come back from the dead to haunt us. I think this is a really good set to buy. 7 out of 10. Comment your favorite monster, and I will let you know why you're wrong. And be sure to like the video. Speaking of liking the video, let's thank the Pro Lego channel members. We have Tyler S, DMB, Pelego King God of Grounds, Crystal J, Glacio J, and Private Cheeseburger. These are the people that help fund the stuff. So if you want to become one of the people that helps do this thing, consider clicking that join button. And there's an automatic video. There's a subscribe button and a video that I've handpicked for you specifically. So if you would do me at least one thing, and that is support your local Lego channel. And I'll see you guys at some other point.